Alright, welcome back. Now we're going to be looking at some questions where we do the whole process in order to solve for the unknown side. So let's get started. Alright, so we have a triangle. And on this triangle, we have 9x and 42 degrees. And our first step is going to be deciding which trigonometric ratio we should use. So let's assign our sides their names. So we have opposite and hypotenuse. Which one are we going to use? Well, sine is equal to opposite over hypotenuse. So let's use sine. So sine of 42 degrees is equal to 9 over x, right? And using our trick from the last video, well, we might do the whole working for this one. Let's multiply both sides by x, and we get x multiplied by sine of 42 degrees is equal to 9. And then if we divide both sides by sine 42, it is equal to x is equal to 9 over sine 42 degrees. And again, if you didn't watch the last video, you can avoid doing all of this and you can skip straight to this if you remember that in this, to get the x isolated, we put our known numerator at the top, stays where it is, right? Stays exactly where it is, and then we divide by our trigonometric ratio. So we divide by this. All right, so x will be equal to, or approximately equal to, if we're going to do, two decimal places, 9 divided by sine 42, and hit execute. So x is roughly equal to 13.45. All right, let's do another one. So here we have our next triangle. And in this one, we have x as our hypotenuse. We have 35 degrees and we have 12. So we don't have an opposite. We do have a hypotenuse and we do have an adjacent. So when we have an adjacent and a hypotenuse, we will use cos, because cos is equal to adjacent over hypotenuse. So with that, we go cos of 35 degrees is equal to adjacent, which is 12, over our hypotenuse, which is x. Now, remembering our trick from before, we can now write x is equal to 12, because it stays the same, divided by our trigonometric ratio, cos of 35 degrees. So with that, or trigonometric function, that means x is going to be approximately equal to, let's put that in our calculator, 12 divided by cos 35. 12 divided by cos 35, and that's 14.65. Okay, one last one. Here's our triangle. It's got a 7 here, 58 degrees is here, and our unknown side is here. So what have we got? We got to label each side. Well, we have the side opposite to the angle, so we have an opposite. We don't have a hypotenuse, there's nothing opposite to the right angle, so that means that this is adjacent. Now, which trigonometric ratio deals with opposites and adjacents? Well, that's tan. Tan is equal to opposite over adjacent. And that means that we can write tan of 58 degrees is going to be equal to 7 over x. And that means x will be equal to 7 divided by tan 58 degrees, and the x will be equal or approximately equal to 7 divided by tan 58 degrees. At 4.37. Okay, none of these had any units, but if they had units, they would have given them to you and you would write something like centimeters or millimeters or whatever. Alright, that's it for this video. Hopefully it was helpful, and I will see you in the next one.